Yar.
Jen, you got notes. You do the recap.
Okay. I'm not drunk yet. Okay, last time we scouted out the area. Did I write that down? I think I did.
I'm just not gonna worry about these marbles.
We did some scouting. We found we found like a cellar door. And we watched the place for a while. Saw some patrols of orcs with their direwolves, and I guess we did have a little scuffle before we found Castle Rend. That's true. My bad.
Yeah, you had a run-in with one of the patrols.
Yeah. And then we found Castle Rend, and it's kind of, it's a little rundown. Yeah, like I said, we found a promising way to get in from below. We decided to wait until the cover of night, I believe, to have all of us sneak in through the cellar door. And yeah, we all get in there, and the other side of this tunnel seemed to be a room that was lit up with probably magically lit torches, because everything else in the room was dusty and seemed like it hadn't been touched in some time. And that's basically where we left off.
There's magic in the air.
Yeah, we could smell. Those of us that are human anyway could smell the magic.
That's roughly where the torches were.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Presumably continuous flame.
How
yeah.
nice and secured are these torches?
Yes, you can. They're mounted to the wall. Or the mounts are mounted to the wall, but the torches are just, like, in the mount.
Free Infinitorch, question mark?
Maybe. Do you try to take one off the wall?
I will, actually. Well...
Just be careful. Wouldn't want to trigger anything. Are they all lit? They're setting off like normal fire color and not like...
Yeah.
Green flag!
They look like normal torches. But Thalo, as you approach and reach your hand towards one, you notice that it doesn't give off any heat.
Oh, it's a ghost flame.
It doesn't look
Fucking
like the ghost flame.
flames.
It looks like normal flame. The ghost flame was like a blue color.
No, not that ghost flame. Like
Yeah.
different kind of ghost flame. Different flavor ghost flame.
Not that ghost, the other ghost.
Yeah.
Alright, are you still gonna try to pull the torch out?
Look at the rest of my party members. Make eye contact with them.
I think you should let it alone.
I will not grab the torch.
Alright, you're not banished to the plane of fire.
Wait, we go to the plane of fire if we touch those?
No, don't tell them.
Damn
Fucking
it.
brain chips.
In theory, I didn't really think that one through. Yeah, you guys are having fun storming the castle.
Yeah, that's great.
And yeah, like I mentioned, I'll say it since we're recording now. Last session, I forgot, but as night fell, the top of the ruined tower of Castle Rend lit itself in a sort of bluish-green phantasmal fire. And occasionally moving within that fire, you guys could see humanoid shapes moving about. And I believe in the artwork that I showed you, it was very obvious that there was a dragonborn up there. So you can see dragonborn shapes moving in the fire.
Oh, okay, so just basic shapes. I was gonna ask if I recognized them.
Yeah, no, like, features of people. Just kind of the ghosts of the Blue Dragon Knights.
Okay.
Anyways,
And I didn't write it down, but didn't Brennan give me a like a ring with light cast on it?
He did.
yeah, he did.
I did.
Light spell.
That's useful.
Extremely.
Yeah, you guys are now in the first room, from your perspective, of the dungeon level of Castle Rend. The doors over here are shut. They're solid wood doors that seem to be in fairly well repair.
Okay.
And they're shut. They're closed.
They have what are the handles like? The latches or whatever.
There aren't any. It's like two panels. It's like a push door, basically.
Okay.
I've already moved up to the door.
Yeah, we've scanning like the room. Like you said, everything was dusty, and there was like looked like an old table with.
Yeah, it looks like
maybe on a game of cards that was just left forever.
Yeah, whatever this room is, the orcs don't use it very much.
Right.
And on the opposite end from where you guys came in is the staircase up to the ruined tower. The ghostly tower.
I don't know if going up there would do anything for us.
Dale, don't forget that your armor is +1 until I say otherwise.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah,
shall we hurry along? Time is of the essence. We do have a mission,
Hoo.
and I would prefer it if we get there sooner than later, considering we miss.
Yeah, just trying to figure out where I want to position. I don't want to be in front of that door.
I'll examine the door.
These guys probably can't cast Glyph of Warding.
Well, I'm still gonna inspect the door.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Maybe I should have had Gilbert do that.
No, it's fine. Have the paladin do it. Paladins are notoriously good for checking for traps.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you get better
That's
armor.
10.
Oh,
Yeah, you got two wooden doors in front of you. They look alright to you.
Tied, I'm gonna open one.
Yeah, they explode. No, you push one open about an inch and peer down the hallway.
Ash is like
And-
flying like behind
I'll do it.
him.
Yeah, I do it very slowly.
Yeah, and you don't see much because you don't have dark vision, and this hallway is not lit. There is light pouring out. You can see probably to this door, but beyond that, it fades into darkness.
I'll command Ash to like hop on Thalo's shoulder and look ahead.
And he has dark
No.
vision.
Yeah,
Since he's an owl.
he's a reflavored owl.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay. Of course I didn't have him there. Perception. He has advantage for hearing and sight.
This is a sight-based check, so
Yes. I guess I'll roll twice anyway.
Do I hear anything in there?
10 plus.
from where you're at, no.
21.
Fuck. Yeah, with that roll,
Fucking owl.
your goddamn owl notices that there's a section on the far end of the wall that appears to have dust running, sort of like being sucked up under a small crack at the base of the floor where it meets the wall. And and he wouldn't recognize it as such. He just notices it. You recognize it as what looks like the signs of a secret door.
Okay.
Secret door.
Like there's like a
There's a very tiny
draft.
gap at the bottom of the wall, in about maybe 2.5-3 foot section, and below that there is air being pulled from the hallway under the wall, and it's pulling a little bit of dust with it, not enough to be overly noticeable, but enough that as your owl is peering around the room, that's one of the things that sticks out to you, Theo.
Okay. So, there's some sort of secret access on the far opposite wall. Though I saw the doors too on the other side, right? Or
You saw this door and this door.
Okay.
From the angle that he is at, he couldn't see
right.
this one.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
And also it's blocked by this pillar. These are pillars that go from floor to
Yes.
ceiling.
I see nothing.
That's why we're all...
And you said you also get advantage on checks that rely on hearing for him?
Yes.
Okay.
Hearing or sight.
He also hears a faint bubbling noise coming from behind this door.
Mm-mm.
Faint bubbling.
Hope someone's making soup.
Faint bubbling. What could that be? Probably someone is there in that room.
I motioned Theo to come up to me.
I do so.
I'll grab her hand, if she lets me.
Okay.
And I'll take the ring off of it.
Alright, just remember to keep it covered when you don't need it.
I'll take the ring, peer around the corner of the door, try and get some light in there. I want to like sort of put my hand over it so it's not like the full brightness, just where I'm aiming it. I want to make sure there's nothing in here.
Yeah, you can now see out to roundabouts here.
Okay.
You see a couple of pillars beyond, and then the room continues to stretch into darkness.
All right, cool. I'll give her her ring back.
Thank you. There's something brewing or something in that room to the right.
Well, considering it's closest, let's start there.
Alright. Commander? What do you think?
I think the plan is stay in the way it was determined beforehand. We will be clearing in every room before we move up. Nothing left behind. No stone left unturned.
Would it be alright if I threw down some ball bearings and things in the other doors before we enter? Just
As
in
you see
case.
fit.
Before?
Excellent. So I would like to, when we get out into this corridor, I would like to.
Might want to put some on the stairs.
On the stairs?
There's stairs in this room.
Yeah.
That's a good
Oh, yeah.
point.
We can just put them behind in this doorway when we leave it. That way, you now have two entrances that have been covered by the ball bearings, considering they have to go through this choke point to follow us.
Right. It's just I thought it'd be easier in the corridor because it's dark. You can see these things if you're looking for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna just open the door and start walking that
Okay,
way.
yeah, that's fair.
Are you trying to be quiet?
Oh boy.
Yes, of course.
Okay, because you guys aren't in initiative order, I will say for every 60 feet that you want to move quietly, you'll have to make a stealth check.
Okay.
This dungeon's a bit small for exploration turns, but that seems
Yeah,
like a fair...
keep track of your movement.
I see my curse is still going. No.
Yeah, I will put something. I will throw ball bearings on the
I
other
got
side of this door
9.
after everyone goes through. If everyone does.
Okay.
Gil certainly sneaking.
So
In fact, I will order Gil to grab my caltrops. I'll have him sneak. That's the plan. Is have him go up here. So
oh god, that does not look good.
for myself first, of course. That.
Okay. So what size area can those ball bearings cover? Is it a 5-foot square?
I believe so. Let me double check.
Okay. Well,
I
we will
have-
just assume that it's that one then.
Not very stealth.
Boy.
And the other was
I suppose I should roll a perception check.
10 feet
The
on
Iron
the side.
Shield Infantry, not known for stealth.
10 feet? Okay.
10 feet on the side, so
Boop.
square area that is 10 feet on the
Boop.
side.
There we go. So
So that is
I can only assume you don't want to be hanging out in the radius of your thing.
no. I would pour it as I go. So that's what I do, and I tell Gilbert to.
Hope we don't have to run to cover.
I can sweep them up.
I would hope that no members of the Iron Shield are running from anything.
Let's see.
We'll see.
Noted.
12.
Right.
Theo, I still need your.
Yeah, I was
Self-check.
distracted. I rolled an 8, so let me add everything. So that's an 18. Yeah, 18. And my stealth, let me roll for Gilbert, who grabbed my caltrops. And that's 5 feet on the side. Oh.
Okay.
I forget what I add for their skills that they're listed. Is it just like
Since you guys are making the stealth check together, we'll just use your roll and lump your followers in with your scores.
okay?
Because they're following you.
Right.
Okay, so
He's got caltrops that
well, you
are
got
5. So let me mark that if you like.
and you put that in front of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I would assume when we're going to check those rooms, I can move them and collect them again.
Right.
Caltrops are only 20. They're like D4s.
Yeah.
You know, ball bearings. I might just say that's just gone.
Okay, so you guys take a moment to get into position.
Let's see. I would have liked to be. I'm not sure. Hiding around this pillar, but it's hard to say where the danger's gonna come from.
Yeah, that is hard to say, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Is everybody happy with their positions?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Who's gonna open the door?
I'll go up to it first and listen in if I can hear that bubbling.
You do hear the bubbling.
Okay. How violent is it?
A heavy simmer, not quite a light boil.
Okay. I'll I try the doorknob. Is there a knob or a latch, or Is it just swing?
It's a latch, and yeah, it's unlocked. You turn the handle, and it turns.
Okay, I'll just throw it open.
Excellent.
Not too violently, but just so throw it open.
Anybody
And
home?
stand around the corner.
Hello?
You break down the door. in a proverbial sense,
Typical.
and look into the room directly across from a white tusk orc who is standing with a red wood like shafted spear with just like a normal spearhead on it, with the spear already poised for an attack. And when the door opens, you trigger its held action, I suppose, and it hurls one of its spears at you. And that is going to be.
Do I have partial? I didn't just stand in the doorway. I threw it open and peered around.
Yeah, I'll give you like half cover, I guess.
Okay.
Quarter cover, something like that. I'll give you cover. They rolled a natural 17 though, so that's still a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit me.
Even with half cover, that still hits, because I believe half cover gives +5 to AC.
+5. Hold on.
Half cover is +2.
Oh, it's 3/4 cover that gives +5. Regardless, you're hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it hits me. It hits me.
And I need another D6. There we go. Okay.
Ow.
You're welcome. I rolled 3 ones for the damage. So you take.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it barely pierces into your armor a little bit. You feel the head sink into your shoulder just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And you take 1 piercing damage, and you feel it kind of start. What little wound there is, feel it kind of start to smart a little bit as you take 2 poison damage.
Ooh.
God, what a wasted attack.
Don't worry, you'll get your chance.
And then
They were ready for it.
Are we supposed to see an orc in there? Because I don't see anything in the room.
you don't.
There's one here.
Oh,
Yeah,
it doesn't,
is
I think
there?
the fog
it doesn't
of
show
war
up for me.
I don't see it, but I can grab it.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
God, why is everything so weird?
I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's all we're learning. This is all where everyone's learning things.
Well, regardless, it doesn't matter, because this orc uses its bonus action to wild shape into the form of a dire wolf.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Oh.
no.
And then it is going to howl as loud as it can.
No. No. He's still learning.
And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, boy.
Back.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I rolled. Okay, that's something.
Yay.
Wow. Why is my initiative always pretty good? I don't even know who's more dexterous.
I only have a +2 to dexterity.
You guys can just choose who goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, pretty much.
But this
So
is like,
you would be faster.
Brennan was tying his shoe.
like, oh, we starting? Oh,
He's like, going.
just smoking a cigar. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do the followers, do they just go after us, or do we roll separately?
They go on your initiative order after your turn.
Okay. Same with my familiar.
Yeah. And then Brennan
Okay.
with his 2. he's the commander. He's got to take a minute to step back and
He's got to
analyze the
situation.
battlefield, and so he can assess how he can be most effective.
Oh, fucking
Yeah,
shamans.
so how he can most effectively bash.
Basically, yeah.
Just get in there.
No, I'll leave the bashing to you.
Oh, fair enough.
Zovith and Theo.
Okay. Zozo, you want to go first, or you want me to?
You can go first.
Okay, well, just keep in mind I have 3 things. So, me, Gilbert, and my command.
Gilberto.
He still needs a command, so there's that. Alright, so I see Thalo take some damage.
Barely any.
I mean, he definitely makes some
Yeah.
kind of movement.
Yeah, you see a spear kind of like stick into his shoulder for a second, and then sag under its weight and fall to the ground.
Yeah, I peek back at. There's enemies.
No shit.
Oh,
so let's-
found one.
My original plan was I was just gonna run straight in. So
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Unfortunately, your guys' stealth checks weren't the best.
Great.
No.
I did so good, but
You
know,
did.
I can't carry everyone.
You guys did well enough to not alert other rooms until
Half.
you attacked the druid.
yeah, 90% of this party is wearing very
yeah,
clanky
It's-
armor
it's fine.
or just heavy.
Yeah.
And
Listen,
It's alright.
yeah.
I'm very pleased that the party has mostly heavy armor and no dark vision. It makes
yeah,
my
that's-
job a lot more fun.
Fucking fantastic.
And probably easier in a couple regards.
Yeah.
Yeah, until I just assume that you guys have dark vision and I have to cover my ass when you don't.
Is this room lit?
Yeah.
Like
they're,
how litty?
dim light.
So fucking lit. Okay, yeah, I move like over here. That was what?
Yeah.
20. And
There's a lantern sitting on the table on the far wall that's
Yeah.
giving some light.
I kind of peer around.
Far table, I should say.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah. You only see the wolf.
I only see the wolf. I'm like, well,
Yeah. Nobody has seen the other orc in there.
know where the spear came from, but I don't need this thing to keep howling. So I'll go one forward to really get in there and,
Just really get in there.
hoping I don't stab. Yeah. that
Oh,
just-
you guys are gonna hate me.
I hope not.
I can cast pass without a trace.
Ooh,
I forgot because I'm a
Christ.
I'm a knight
You're
of
the
the Green Order.
green shit. Yeah, you got them.
Oh Jesus!
I dropped my
Fuck,
dice. Don't worry
okay.
about it.
Well, I'm gonna take a shot with my crossbow.
You do that.
Seeing this wolf.
I hate myself.
Oh no! So I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Alright, well,
Of course I did, because I'm playing anything that's. Anything. Do I need to roll damage?
no, your bolt flies off a little bit wonky and smacks into the cauldron in the middle of the room and knocks it a little bit off balance, but it doesn't knock it over.
Hope there's not a slime in there.
God, I'd love to knock that
God,
Okay.
like, normally I wouldn't give spoilers, but I'm really sad that I didn't think to put some sort of, like, gelatinous cube in that thing
Oh,
and just have it spill out on you guys. That'd have been awesome. I'll keep that in mind for a few future...
that was the first thing I thought when I saw this cauldron.
Yeah, no, I'll keep that in mind for a future encounter, but I did not think of that, unfortunately.
I take the rest of my movement back to hide the best I can as a bonus action.
Yep.
And I command Ash to keep a lookout and stay out of harm's way if he can. And then Gilbert,
Goes after Zobeth.
where the fuck is? There he is.
Oh, no,
Goes
he
after
wouldn't.
Oh, you.
Because he is on the same initiative order as you. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
just have
I'm
him go
sorry.
right now to make it easy.
Yeah. Gilbert. He deposited the caltrops and then. Do I command him before he moves, or can he just do stuff?
He just does stuff.
He just does stuff.
He's an intelligent, sapient creature.
I mean, that's debatable. No, he's a smart boy. Yeah, he doesn't...
He has an intelligence
Give
score
him a
higher than
dagger.
6.
Yes, he does. He's probably the smartest other person here, other than me. Yeah. He's going to... he doesn't have all the cool stuff I do. So yeah, he'll run
Yeah,
forward.
kind of by design.
Yeah, he's gonna crouch right here. And can he, like, peer around? How open is this door, actually?
Thalo
It's
opened it
not-
all the way.
He did?
Oh, I suppose he did close it halfway to shield his body.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
it's
then
like...
we'll do his full movement.
Oh, I threw it open, but I hit around the
Alright,
side.
well,
Okay.
it's fully open.
Right, so we'll stay here and he'll peer around the corner. He doesn't have any ranged weapons, apparently. I should really throw him some daggers.
I
Yeah,
mean,
probably.
if you want to throw a dagger, I can assume that he has a dagger. He is coming into a dungeon.
Yeah, because my only thing I have written for him is melee.
Yeah. Just use his to hit bonus and his damage bonus, but use a D4
Yeah,
instead
D4
of...
for a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just... He can't see anything else yet, I imagine.
No, not from that angle.
Yeah, same. So he'll just see the wolf. Well,
He has a hit bonus.
take a,
that on
take a
melee?
shot. Yeah, he'll take a shot with the dagger.
Okay.
Probably also. That's a 13 to hit.
The wolf, it hits.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a D4. I'll roll the lowest I can. So that's 4 piercing as he just,
Ouch.
throws a little dagger at the wolfie.
4 damage, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. You stick a dagger into his right shoulder. Or its right shoulder.
Right.
But it being a giant fucking wolf is
Yeah.
not so easily deterred by getting stabbed as a human might be.
Right. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna stay right there around the corner. And that's his turn.
Okie doke.
Do his fancy stuff in a little bit, I think.
Zobith.
Zozo.
I come into the room
Ghost arms.
because
arms!
only do
Yeah.
melee attacks.
You walk into the room and trigger the held action of the second shaman, and out of the corner of your eye as you walk into the room, you see another orc hurl a spear at you.
Oh.
That's a 10 to hit.
And my AC's
Your AC is what?
16.
Oh, well, spear misses, goes flying right through your ghost arms.
I wanted to do the flex.
Well, sorry, kid. So you got to get hit first.
Does
I know.
I don't know if that works with spears.
Ranged weapon attack. That's all it says.
Now,
The myth.
that
you can
would
use your
work,
reaction to deflect or
except
catch the
that
missile when you're
it's
hit by
a
weapon attack.
thrown melee weapon, not a ranged weapon attack.
It's any projectile. It's ranged weapons or thrown melees. It's
Interesting. Okay.
within
I mean,
reason. Like it doesn't
that
technically
makes
dictate
sense.
you can deflect ballista shots, but I normally
know-
rule that you
Yeah,
cannot.
that would be dope.
You're a badass martial artist. I'd rule that you could catch a ballista if you really tried.
Yeah, I mean, it's got
Um,
fucking ghost.
Yeah.
If
Or
you
at least
can,
the
if you
flank
can
bit.
reduce it by that much damage, sure, catch it. Yeah, no, the spear goes whistling past you as you neo backbend under it. Yeah, with his ghost arms trailing behind his head.
I don't don't even have them right now.
So is that like you have like the little trails that go behind the bullets, like behind the spear. It's slow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, his attack misses, so you're up.
Take one more step forward
Oh.
and summon my ghost arms.
Ghost arms!
With necrotic, and then I'm gonna punch this direwolf twice.
Fucking punch him, bud.
Ouch. Okay.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Woohoo. 8 necrotic.
My poor wolf.
And it's a natural 20 for the second one.
Whoa.
Nice.
Would you believe me if I said it missed? It was an 8 for damage on the first attack, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume we're doing badass again, right?
Yes.
Naturally.
So it's 13 for the second one.
God, you're a piece of shit. Alright.
Nice.
Hey, your spear
Yeah.
missed. All right.
Yeah, you whop this dog a couple times with your ghost arms, and
Like,
you can see
that
its
bitch like a
eyes
bird.
go bloodshot from the necrotic energy sort of being imparted on it, and you hear the crunching of bones on the second hit as you connect with that critical, and its front right leg goes lame.
Step.
I can't
Take
remember.
one step this way.
Did any of us
And
see?
that's gonna be my turn.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
Did Thalo see? That was an orc that shapeshifted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thalo saw it, but I don't think the rest of us did.
No,
Right.
you guys saw him get hit with a spear, and then you heard a wolf
Right.
howl.
Okay, I'm just double checking. All right, carry on. I'm starting to feel a little buzz.
Yeah, she's been over here fucking just pounding a Seagram spiked.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's about
Hard one over there.
about to get
eh?
drenched.
Hard week, huh?
It's so good. Yes,
It's only Monday.
it's a hard last week.
Thalo, I think it's you.
Oh, I'll like pound my chest plate. Run on in. Can't have all the funds over.
You hear the ringing of metal throughout the hall as the various rings and
wolf howl,
fastenings
right?
of your splint
Yeah.
mail.
Theo just rolls her eyes. Or
Yeah,
only her one eye.
It wasn't nearly as loud as the wolf howling. That's true.
Yeah. I'm like, come on. But yeah, I'll run in, and I'm gonna. I saw someone shoot from the side, so I'm gonna just round the corner and halberd out, smacking a boy. You roll
Smack
some-
that
some
boy.
die.
You guys and your fucking reach attacks.
Does a 18 hit?
Yeah, an 18 hits.
Fuck yeah. Fuck him up.
This guy is wearing hide armor, so
Okay, second attack's even higher, so let me roll some damage for you.
thanks.
Thanks, Favo.
It's gonna be 15 damage altogether, slashing.
Jesus Christ.
15 damage.
Yeah, you come in and you do your halberd nightly business and slash the shit out of this shaman. I don't know how
Yeah.
else to put it. You cut
Yeah.
him up.
Fuck a
Yep.
bit.
Not
He's
looking
not
great.
dead.
No, if this was 4th edition, he'd be bloodied.
Ah, I see. So yeah,
But it's not 4th
Ow.
edition, so he's not.
I'll run behind you. You fuckers!
I need to kill Thalos so that we can have him play Havel.
No! He wasn't supposed to be like this.
Yeah, I feel like all of your followers are unintentionally becoming comic relief characters, and that's gonna be really great once all of you like super serious gritty members die, and then the chain is fucking taken over by the goddamn Lollipop Guild.
Yeah.
It's a fucking peanut gallery.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
And then he'll spit. He'll see.
He'll
He'll run in about here, and he's gonna see that wolf's fucked up, and he's gonna actually just use his poison spray on Mr. White Tusk here. Let me bring up the poison spray spell, though. Sorry.
That's a con save, I believe.
Yeah, boy, because it's poison.
Con save on an orc. Bold move, Cotton.
Yeah.
See if it pays off.
And it's his only attack.
Yeah. That's a 14.
He just fucking spits all the time.
What is the save? What's the
It doesn't say, so we'll use yours.
Okay.
Nice.
Whatever your spell save DC is. 13?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well he rolled a 14.
Okay. It misses, I guess.
So that's unfortunate. Yeah,
Hey,
he does the
Fuck
what
you.
was it? The Goldberg move of fucking poison spraying him.
Yeah.
And
He doesn't spear his ass though.
he gets like green liquid on his face. It's kind of hard to see because he's an orc. I suppose these ones have blue skin according to the artwork.
Yes.
So yeah, he's got a nice like cyan face.
That's beautiful.
But he held his breath and alas did not inhale any of the poison spray.
Yeah, he's been
His
spit on
fucking
before.
Stone.
Yeah.
He knows.
He's a shaman, he knows what's up.
He fucking knows.
Yeah. No, oh yeah, definitely.
And that takes it to the top of the wolf's turn.
Yes,
What?
sir.
And
Oh.
at the top of the wolf's turn, you hear 2 more howls
Nope.
coming from
Oh.
behind this door.
No. Oh no. Okay.
The only one we did in Caltrop. Fuck.
Well, I could only do 2. You have to do like
No, it's
all
fine.
the stuff. Should have got 2,000 ball bearings.
Unfortunately, though, they don't have opposable thumbs, so
They can't open the
They
fucking
have
door.
to sweep.
they
Have to
can't.
fucking.
They can't open the door.
So are they just scratching at the door?
At the top of the orc's turn,
Uh-oh. They got thumbs. Fuck.
move
Oh
over
no.
Here, let's see.
Oh my god, I should have hid somewhere in a corner.
And you hear from behind all of you the door open over here.
Fuck.
And when it does, the sound of direwolf growling enters the hallway. And if any of you would turn around to see, you would see another white tusk orc peering through the door to see what the commotion is about. But
I'm hiding.
that's all that he's got on his turn.
Okay.
Hiding behind your pillar.
Yeah.
So
You and me, girl, go together
orcs.
like rogue and a pillar.
Fuck. I gotta get the
Just
fuck
gonna
out of here.
move over here because
Ooh,
there's
I
a
can see.
pillar.
Oh. Ghost arms.
And expend a spell slot as a bonus action to gain a D8 hit points
Fucking druid, shaman shit.
because they got druid powers.
Yeah,
Need to find one of my
shamans.
D8s. Perfect.
Fucking shaman.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably just brew in some like tea in that big old cauldron.
And whatever's in that cauldron, it's not tea.
Yeah, what does it smell like?
I gotta get some of that.
Smell like orcs.
No, there's kind of a biting acidic smell to the air.
Mm-mm.
Give
Don't
me
like
that.
it.
I got vials. I'll find
And
a
let's
pot.
see.
A mason jar.
Direwolf is going to bite Zovith or attempt to.
Oh, ghost arms.
Ghost Arms won't save you now. And unfortunately, he doesn't have pack tactics because
He's alone.
Thalo prevented his friend from jumping in.
God.
Oh, he didn't have pack tactics. Whoops. Rip me. Okay, that is a 19 to hit, fucker.
Oh
Alright,
no.
I need you to make a strength saving throw
Oh.
Oh
that's
no.
not-
as you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh no. Zozo. My boy. He's my buddy.
18.
Fuck you.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, the wolf bites into your arm and starts to shake its head, but you manage to stay on your feet. You're not pulled down by the now frantic, wagging isn't the word that I'm looking for, but that's what I'll use.
As it's shaking, I pat it on its head.
Yeah, you can try.
Good wolf.
Yeah. You're
Gonna murder you.
lose a fucking finger, bud.
That was a ghost
And
arm.
then the
Obviously.
shaman.
It's gonna be for my ghost orb.
The shaman no longer has its spear, so it's also going to use its bonus action
Oh.
to
Wolf form.
yeah, spirit bond its way.
God, that makes me wonder if like all the dire wolves are actually also orcs, and then that's getting a little weird.
We'd have more heads if that was the case.
Yeah, I was gonna say they turned back.
That's true. They would have
Yeah.
turned.
And then this direwolf is also going to give out a howl,
No. Fuck.
and it's going to make its attack on Thalo. 18 to hit.
AC is 18 currently.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Make a strength saving throw
It should be alright.
as you take for 7 points of piercing damage.
22.
Yeah,
Strength saving
you're-
throw.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's. I did not expect to get that. He bites into you and starts wagging his head back and forth, shaking you, trying to get you to the ground. But it barely affects you.
I just push his mouth off of me.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What was it?
The damage?
Yeah, how much damage did I take?
7 piercing. My damage rolls are not so hot tonight.
Good.
You have no idea.
I guess.
And then yeah, one of these guys is gonna step out of the room right into the caltrops,
Okay.
and that's what, a dex save or take a d4 damage.
Yeah. DC 15 Dex saving throw.
Well, he failed.
Tom and Jerry-esque howl.
Yeah. Make a Dex saving throw.
That
or
one they
stop-
always use.
Stop
can't
moving
remember.
this turn and take 1 piercing damage.
Oh, just 1 piercing.
Yeah.
So there's
It's
an
not-
orc here somewhere.
Oh, that's right. You guys can't see these guys because they're fucking lame.
And it also says taking this
Oh, there we
damage reduces the creature's walking speed by 10 feet till the creature regains at least 1 hit point. So it sounds like the caltrop gets stuck in
Ow.
their feet
Yeah.
or something,
Yeah.
Ouch.
and they can't like.
Yeah,
move
you
quick
hear.
until they get it off.
You guys hear a roar of pain from behind you as one of these orcs steps out of this room. And is this a war speaker or a blood rager? It's a war speaker.
War speaker.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Okay. I thought that I had this pulled up, but
Where's my
alas.
boy's gotta cast some shit.
Tusk. War speaker. Here we go. War speaker is going to
Gilbert's got a
cast. It's gonna step into the caltrops, take some damage, roar out in pain, and point at the first person that it sees, i.e. Theo,
Damn it.
and cast Guiding Bolt.
Ooh, he's getting me with the guiding bolt. Oh no. That's bad.
So, yeah, it's not the greatest. That's going to be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and then that is 1, 2, 3. You take 12 radiant damage, and the next attack made against you before the end of the orc's next turn has advantage, thanks to a mystical dim light glittering on your target. Or glittering around your body,
I can
should
see
say.
them, right?
Yeah, they're close enough that you can see them.
I take the uncanny dodge action to...
There's some light sort of spilling out from this room.
Yeah.
So.
I use my reaction to have that damage.
Okay.
So I managed to dodge
Take
some of it.
6 radiant damage, though.
Okay. Ouch. Not fucking happy about it. I knew there was a chance.
And then Brennan, you're up.
All right. A battle against many foes is a battle of the best kind. The only consideration is where to place the next shot. And I will fire back at the War Speaker with
Sounds good.
Sacred Flame.
Okay, that's a dex save.
It is.
Dex -1. So that is going to be a 13.
Fail.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Alright, so that will be 11 radiant damage.
Ouchie.
And that is all for my turn. I guess we'll move back to some cover-ish.
I believe that passes the turn to Theo.
Okay.
11 damage, you said?
Yes.
Why is this linked? Alright. Tactical damage. I'm not in an ideal spot anymore, so I'm gonna move. Let's see. This other door is an unknown. I know that's secret. I don't know what's around the corner yet. I know there's a lot of action in there. That's likely safe-ish.
Likely safe-ish, sure.
Yeah. Okay, now I can cast spells. Oh, okay. I have a spell. Is saving throws. It's way over there.
Don't worry about that, Jeremy.
Huh? I heard a bunch of minis move.
Don't worry about it.
Going on.
I was fixing some stuff, is all.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead since my crossbow is still out. Take a shot at him. be my first.
The war speaker?
At the war speaker, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. It's gonna be. 24 to hit.
That hits?
Okay. Of course I don't roll high on that. So that's 6 piercing damage with my crossbow. And then I'm going to kind of move around a little bit. I don't know, it's not far enough away. I know he casts magic now, and that makes me nervous.
You could hide behind Brennan.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking of all the times I've been struck by fucking lightning or like burning handed or whatever. Let's see. I can move pretty far, so I think. Slink way over here. I had commanded Ash previously to just, have a look out for me. So I don't think he can move yet. I told him to stay out of harm's way as well. So, that's up to you, DM.
I'm sorry. What are you trying to figure out?
Ash, like if he would know to move out of harm's way, or if he wouldn't understand that.
I mean, he's not an idiot.
Yeah, because I told him to keep a lookout and stay out.
I believe he has a fight or flight complex, so.
Yeah, he can move on his own, but he just can't, take actions without you ordering him to.
Yeah. I want him to stay safe, so he would probably float around and watching. Gilbert. Oh. I also, Theo's gonna, where should we save that? God, he's gonna fucking die if he goes over there. He threw a dagger. He's got a short sword, I admit, and that's what that is. Yeah, he's going to then duck over here. Or would he run over there? No, I probably want to stay up here. Yeah. He'll duck and... let's see. He had a few spells he could do. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, he's gonna cast invisibility. I feel like that's something that Gilbert would do. I just gotta disappear. So as he runs, he just...
I thought he knew Blur.
He does, but he chose to be invisible this time. He'd rather do that when he gets close enough to He's got both.
He does?
Yeah. He's got 3 different things he can do. Got some funky little feature that might be fun.
He can do that once he's a 7th level follower.
Oh.
He only has his 3rd level ability right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, my bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, he'll cast Blur on himself. My bad. I am so sorry.
Yeah. It also, it casts him on both of you when he does it. So
does it work for me? Does he have to be within range, though?
It doesn't say that.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what the range of the Blur spell is.
Well, the Blur spell is normally self.
Well,
so I guess
he normally wouldn't be able to do it anyway, but the power gives him access to it, so I'll rule that you're both blurred.
Nice, okay. So, okay. Yeah. And then that's going to be everyone's turn.
Excellent. Zovith.
Gonna punch
I'm gonna punch him.
Surprise.
Yeah.
the non-natural.
Yep. AC for this thing is only 11.
And that's another 8 product.
Shit.
Yep. Still up, but just
Roll.
barely.
Natural 19 for that one. That one gets that's 7 damage. That one.
Yeah, you punch that puppy right in the snout, and it it falls over and doesn't get back up.
Oh. Good thing it's the last one missed.
And then it reverts to its shaman form, because I remember this was one of the shamans. However, copy. There we go. However, the shaman is not conscious when he comes back to his normal form. He's not dead, but he's unconscious.
Alright.
Unless you have a bonus action that you want to use, it's up to Thalo.
Well, my bonus action happens.
Okay.
It was a natural.
Fighting time. How about thee, fucker?
Grr.
Does a 22 hit?
It definitely does.
And that's even higher, okay.
Sorry, I drank a lot. Neither
So Jin just fucking disappeared out of nowhere. Comes back with some goddamn chicken and a biscuit crackers.
What?
Fuck yeah,
What?
dude. Chicken and biscuits, that shit. 14 slashing altogether.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. 18 slashing altogether.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
get him. Ooh, okay, one die. Yes.
Yeah, you
Yes.
lop off an ear.
Collect those. Make
You
a
can-
necklace.
Yeah, you slice the side of its jaw really good, and you can see like some of his jowls are hanging down. And you can see some exposed teeth. You've done a number on this thing. It's bleeding profusely from its neck and head.
Fuck it.
But not dead.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's got the constitution of a fucking warship.
Well, the thing looks like it's about to fall over any second, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool. Havel will see this. He's gonna see there's nothing going on in here. I'm gonna walk out here. Is there still commotion going on over here?
You can hear wolves growling and generally being impatient. And where's Havel? Right there. From around the pillar, he can see that there's someone standing there, but he can't really tell much behind that or beyond that.
Okay. He's gonna cast Spike Growth.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20-foot radius centered on a point within 100 feet. Area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. The creature moves into or within the area. It takes 2d4. Camouflage to look natural. Any creature that sees it at the time of the spell's cast makes a wisdom perception check against my spell save. So, trying to maximize. Can someone
One
grab
of
me
these
a,
four squares.
someone grab me a 20-footer, please? 20-foot AoE.
A 20-foot. Is it a
Circle.
20-foot radius
Yeah.
sphere? Okay. So
20-foot
you
radius
can-
centered on a point.
Yeah, you can like because it's the radius. Yeah, you can cover like this whole hallway basically.
Cool, I'll do that.
Yes.
I'll just put it, like, I guess here. I want it just out of, like, just like right. Generalized. Right
So I know where you're gonna want it.
Cool.
You're gonna want it to start right here, because that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Caterpillar.
5, 10, 15, 20, and then it covers
Oh.
this
Does that
area.
ruin my caltrops? Or just people?
Well, I want to be able
Boom,
to at least
spike
cover,
growth.
like, is the door, like, I don't really want anything to get past, like, here.
Mhm.
So, we'll call that good, fine.
Boom. Yeah,
Alright,
it's all covered in that area.
Alright,
Unfortunately, I can't make that more transparent, but
fair enough.
that just shows you like this whole fucking corner basically is
Mm-hmm.
just all sorts of.
Yeah. I think we can get the picture with that.
Yeah.
All right. And
Nice.
did you say that they take damage? How does this work?
Let's move, cat. Get out of the way,
Moves
cat.
into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing. Okay.
And then I guess our wild war speaker gets to make
And-
a.
I don't know.
Oh, that can't see it. Okay, never mind. He doesn't make a check.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys typically rule it, but usually for me, effects like this that are sort of similar to Moonbeam, where it's like they take a damage when they move into or start their turn in the area or within the area or whatever. I always rule that as like when the spell first envelops them, they also take that damage. Because like to me that's
I mean, there's spikes and stuff going
yeah,
up.
that just
Figure-
makes sense to me that would count as them, like, it's not technically them moving into the area, but, unless you guys have serious objections, that's how I tend to like to rule
No,
it.
make them take damage.
You're the DM, brother.
You're the DM, yep.
I mean, that
Alright,
makes sense to me.
roll 2d4 then. And I believe, I don't know, that just misses the doorway,
Oh,
unfortunately.
does it?
That's gonna be 5 piercing.
Oh no, because this only goes out 15 feet, so that does get the doorway. Okay, so both of these guys take.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, that's right. You guys can't see this guy, can you?
No.
Copy, paste. There's a guy standing in that doorway. And they take five piercing damage. You said.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This guy has that many hit points. So now he has that many hit points. War speakers there. Okay. Yep. You spike growth them, and they take the spike growth damage. Man, this fucking war speaker is first he gets steps on caltrops,
Yeah.
and then he gets goddamn spike growth.
Fuck yeah. Should have worn better,
Fuck all of
better
you.
footwear instead of Crocs. Or whatever the hell he's wearing.
All right.
They're called orcs.
Who's up after Thalo? Oh, the wolves. Okay.
Oh, that was.
Sick. So this one takes a little bit of movement speed to get through there, and
Can't see it.
steps into the spike growth.
Yes.
Every 5
taking-
feet, he takes 2d4.
Yep. Roll 2d4 for me, please.
Excellent.
7.
Okay.
Oh, this
7 damage, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then he can move 5 more feet. He's gonna. Oh, well.
Oh, and it counts as difficult terrain.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so he can only move over to there. And he takes another 5 damage when he does. No, excuse me. It was 7 damage.
Yes, sir.
23.
Also, you're gonna have to get a new. We can't see it.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Anything in here can't.
Yep, it's fine. I'll just die in a hole. And then another direwolf, not heeding the yelps of his companion because he's a direwolf and not a person, walks out to there and also takes a bunch of damage. 7 damage. Because they're big dumb idiots.
More?
And then these guys can get deleted. And alright, well, seeing the direwolves getting hurt by entering this area and also having just gotten spike growth himself, this orc is going to use half of his movement speed to mount this wolf.
Oh!
And
So it's like that. Oh, it disappeared.
yeah.
There you go.
Oh no, now it's invisible again.
Is it?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just goes visible every time it goes
It
into
fell
the
into
fucking
the
thing?
black void. Yeah, that Vanta Black, man. It just
Is there
eats
a
everything.
toggle on?
That's so
the-
weird.
Yeah,
Is there something messed up?
I don't
We'll
know.
look into it after this.
you go.
Regardless.
I can see it.
Direwolf plus Rider. There we go. Now we know. And then he's going to use his bonus action to use the aggressive his aggressive feature, which allows him to move his movement speed closer towards an enemy. So he's going to use that to
Fucking
spur
kill.
his direwolf on through the nastiness. So that's 10 feet of movement, 15 feet, or no, excuse me, 20 feet of movement, and then that would be 15 to get out of there. And
Cool.
in that time, he takes, what, 6d4 damage, the wolf does?
Is that 3
For
squares?
every 5 foot of movement?
Every
yeah.
square.
Yeah.
Careful.
So yeah, you want me to roll that?
Yes, I do. So actually, roll for the first one. Right there.
First one is 3.
Okay, roll for the second one. I want to make sure this
Second
wolf
one is 4.
doesn't die on the way out. Okay, and then one more as he moves out.
6 is the final.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, this wolf is
Got some ouchies in his
yeah,
feet.
shred to bits, basically. As he's, let's just make this guy tiny. That'll make it easier.
Take that, bitch!
Tiny orc. And then the orc is going to use its action to attack Gilberto with his spiked club
Okay.
twice.
I assume he saw him shift into like his blurred state. the one in the door?
Sure. Yeah.
'Cause
He
he's blurred right
remembers
now.
that now.
That just means that there's disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then he attacks with
attack rolls.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh boy. Let's see if we can keep concentrating.
2 4s. So that's a 9 to hit on the first attack.
No, that doesn't hit.
And the second attack is a 14.
That hits.
Okay. So he's going to. I'll just use average damage. He takes 10 piercing damage as he is clubbed over the head with a spiked club. And he's going to need to make a Constitution saving throw. 2 Constitution saving throws. 1 to see if he keeps concentration, and 1 to see if his health level is decremented.
Alright, so I'll go in that order then, I guess. Oh.
Okay,
19
so he maintains concentration.
Okay, and then the second one is 7.
He takes. Well, what's your con modifier?
+1.
Okay, yeah, he
So
still takes
8.
he still takes 1 damage. So his health level is decreased from 3 to 2, and if it drops below 1, if it drops to 0, then he starts taking death saving throws, like normal.
Yeah,
Oh, they have
so
health. Oh, I see. I
the
get
health
it.
Yeah.
is different.
So basically, every time they take damage, they make a Constitution saving throw equal to 5 plus the amount of damage that they took. And if they make that con save, then they aren't reduced by a health level. They don't take any damage. If they do
Okay,
make
cool.
a con save, then yeah, you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
And then the wolves already had their turn, unfortunately. So it's going to go to the war speaker. Who sees Brennan the best.
Okay, say, oh no, we're in a line. Shit. Tried to make that not happen.
Yeah, buddy. Let's see.
No.
What? And he's going to raise one gnarled hand towards Brennan and mutter an incantation in Orcish. And Brennan, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Alright. 16.
Yeah, you feel sort of like a pressure behind your eyes, and your vision begins to cloud over for a second, but you steel yourself and shake yourself out of it and are able to avoid the effects of his blindness spell. Which is mighty unfortunate. And then he's going to yell into the room behind him.
Damn it.
Again, shouting an order in Orcish, and this time, another war speaker comes out behind him. That's the wrong one. Here we go. Another war speaker pops out behind him from the room. 5, 10. And
Steps on caltrops.
fuck the spike growth. Yeah, he hops over the spike growth, or he hops over the caltrops because those he was well warned about.
Okay.
But he just kind of grimaces and runs through the spike growth as best as he can. So that's going to be 10, 20, 30. Oh, well, I suppose first things first, 2d4 damage as he steps in.
7.
Okay. Do it again.
4.
One more time.
6.
Okay. So 13, 24 damage in total. Jesus Christ. I didn't know this spell was decent
Right?
Good spell.
until it was.
Jealous, I need that spell.
It's good in a confined space.
And then he's going to dash and get out of there. So that's 5.
Now keep in mind that walking through the caltrops, he still had to do half movement for that.
30. He avoided it altogether. He went diagonally.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, he didn't make it as far as I would have liked, but he took a shit ton of damage, first of all. And now the last orc to act on this round is going to be this last shaman who's going to make an attack on Thalo. That's 19 to hit.
This hits.
And you take 8 piercing damage as he bites into you. And make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Uh, 22.
Yeah, you're not pushed to the ground. Surprise, surprise. Let's get rid of that box. Because now that door is open. And also it'll give me a nice moment of dramatic irony when you see this guy start to come snooping around.
Oh.
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 Not again.
Uh-oh.
But he only makes it that far. Before finally passing the turn to Brennan. I believe. Yes.
Well. To here. Will Sacred Flame the War Speaker again?
Okay.
So that's a dex save.
Natural 2.
Okay, 15 radiant damage.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. You cook him something fierce.
We'll step into this room.
I'm reminded of a story. It is one of, I do not remember what they were called, but they use these things called the hot gates to funnel their enemies. I think we should do the same.
Oh boy.
And I will set up
What?
right in I'll set up right in front of this door here.
I'm fighting a wolf.
Tonight we dine in hell.
And I will end my turn.
Oh shit.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And
heeding that warning, I will make a mad dash for the door.
Provoking opportunity attacks from all the ghosts that have surrounded you.
yeah, there's like 100 ghosts in here.
All those ball bearings get an opportunity attack. 1,000 of them.
And I will order actually
Just fucking leave the followers out there to die.
I mean no, I yell.
Havel will follow.
Yeah, Gilbert will also Gilbert might have a bit of an issue. Still, he's gonna try to disengage, and I do command Ash to actually I'll just temporarily put him in my pocket dimension. Just I want to keep him safe.
Yep.
And it'd be nice to have eyes out there, but yeah, I know what's out there so far. So yeah, Gilbert's gonna disengage. So there's that. And
Oh, hey guys, just fighting a wolf in here.
there was movement. Let's see. Yeah,
That wolf is practically dead.
Yeah.
fuck that. Okay, yeah, that was all my turns. So
Alright.
Zozo.
I'm just gonna post up behind the commander with your
No.
ghost arms and wait.
I'm gonna pat Brandon on the shoulder and say, "Be right back." And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Go right in.
Fuck.
Yep.
I'm gonna punch this dire wolf in the face.
The wolf or the orc riding him?
So, well, the dire wolf is more messed up, isn't it?
Very much so, yes.
I'm punching the wolf first.
Yep.
That's a natural point.
Yep.
Okay, alright.
You just doubled. You already got 2 crits. Jesus, Jake.
And that's max damage.
Yeah,
16 necrotic.
you
Fucking
socked the dire wolf in its haunches, and both of its back legs break, and it falls to the ground,
Holy shit.
rolling partially onto the spike growth, which is what ultimately finishes off. But its rider also falls off prone on the floor.
On spikes.
Not on spikes. It fell the other direction because
Okay,
he's not dumb enough to just jump off of his wolf onto spikes.
Then I'm gonna take my last 2 attacks against that orc.
Yep.
And that's 15 to hit.
I know that you have range, but
Yeah,
because
10.
he's on the ground, if you move in within 5 feet, you'll have advantage on those attacks.
Don't want it, then I won't be able to move back.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Then
wants to
just
be
make the
inside.
attacks without advantage.
It's 15 to hit for the first one.
Yeah, that is.
That's max damage again, so 10 necrotic.
Ouch.
Storms. Fucking shit up.
And the last one is a total of 10 to hit.
That unfortunately does not hit. You catch him in the stomach with the first punch, and he like goes into a fetal position around his belly meat, and
Belly meat.
yeah, and that positions his head just out of the way as your other fist comes flying in to beat it into the concrete, but he manages to move his head out of the way just in time.
And then I'm just gonna run back and stand behind Brandon.
Whose great idea was it to give the class with the most movement speed an innate reach attack?
And
Fucking
that's
guy,
my
guys.
turn.
Love it.
Alright. Thalo.
Get his
I
ass.
guess
You
I'll kill
could-
this wolf.
I was gonna say you could breathe on this wolf and it would die, but you're a dragonborn, so you breathing on something is a little bit more intense than most people.
I'm just gonna try and swing at it.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, you kill the wolf.
I lop its head off.
Yeah, you continue on your warpath of beheadings, and you lop off the wolf's head, and then as it begins to roll away from you, you see the body morph back into a shaman, and the shaman's head rolls, like the wolf head morphs into a shaman head as it rolls across the floor.
Collect
And
heads.
rests against the base of the cauldron that is still bubbling.
I don't know what's in there.
Yeah, and then I'll. So this one still hasn't had its head cut off, and it's apparently unconscious.
Yeah, that
This
one's
is messed up.
that one's unconscious.
I'll just walk up to it and fucking bring
There
the.
was no way to make that one non-lethal, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna just lop this one's head off too while we're at it.
Alright. They're both DED dead. You have 2 more heads.
Cool.
So, shape changers. Great.
Then Havel will see everyone dipped.
Yeah.
See you later, losers! And he'll run.
Fuck you!
Before he goes into the door, he's gonna cast another spike growth in this area.
Fuck.
Get out!
That is a concentration spell, yeah?
Yeah, so it'll turn the other one off.
So yeah, okay. So just gonna move the spike growth, basically.
Basic.
Okay, well, let's...
I
Fuck,
liked it
can
there.
I, erase these? Yeah, I mean, you were the only one. Alright,
Don't put
where,
that orc
where are you centering this?
There. There.
Um,
Against the far wall opposite of the door. So I'll get right into the door. Or right up to the doorway. And I'll put that orc back to it.
Let's see.
no, but that won't maximize damage though. Because if I put it here, that's more they have to walk through. You know what I mean? We'll put it right here.
Right here?
Yeah. Is that way we get maximum coverage on the door and the area they're already in.
I might go into the doorway to Brandon though.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I guess I don't want to.
So that's what that looks like.
Yeah, I don't. Well, that won't go into the door though, will it? Like, I don't want it.
It doesn't. It would. It can't go through the walls, but it would creep through there, I believe. Yeah. So you can move it. Well, no, because it has to be a point that you can see. So yeah. You'd have to move it back this way somewhere.
I'll put it like, yeah, I'll try and get it like there then.
Okay.
That way the circle just like starts to come around the door. You know what I mean?
Let's see if I can erase all these. There we go. Alright. So you want it right here?
Yeah, we'll call that good.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then he'll flip the bird at him as he walks in the door. What's going on in here, guys?
Alright, well. That leaves me a hell of a turn. So it opens up on the wolves. The only... Oh, right. These guys took damage when the new spike growth went up. They both took 2d4. So roll 2d4 for me, please.
4.
Okay. 6. Okay. Now, this wolf is gonna go boop and take some damage as he retreats because he keeps getting fucking spike growth.
Sick.
And then he's just gonna move in here. So he took 6 more damage.
Yeah, he's gonna sit down and start licking his paws, I guess. It's like fuck this shit.
Basically, yeah. I mean, he's not gonna keep hanging out in the spike growth that the other wolf just died in. And then the turn is gonna go to the orcs.
Kitty.
I suppose I'm just gonna have to get through with this one. So that's 2d4 damage
I see.
as he charges the door with his aggressive bonus action.
Oh. I don't have my phone on me.
Jeremy.
Sorry, I was taking pictures of my cat.
Roll damage.
Oh, I can grab my phone.
6.
Okay. Roll damage.
7.
This orc fucking dies in the spike growth. Charging the door.
Fucking good. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then
Fuck off!
this war speaker is gonna go this way.
It's like, peace, I'm out. Does he still get that caltrop in his
Yeah, so he's
Half
hobbled.
Spikes.
Yeah.
Some spikes.
spiked and got the D4, you know?
And this guy
Uh-oh.
is
These
gonna
guys are gonna need some serious
run
fucking
over to
mani-pedi
here.
work after this.
and you guys hear some more yelling in Orcish from down the way.
Fuck, we've alerted everyone by now.
And then
I don't like this idea.
let's see. Copy. Paste these guys. Can you guys see one guy or two that just came out of there?
I see two. I see 4 people in total.
There's a
Excellent.
total of 4 in that hallway, yeah.
Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. And then
Okay,
these guys
yes.
are going to come out and also start heading this way. And then the Juggernaut steps out
Oh shit, it's got like another. Okay.
and takes 2d4 damage.
To get my caltrops back.
3.
Okay.
Oh, he can move. Oh, he's got some movement.
Yeah, he's
Adapting.
got an aggressive bonus action as well. So he took 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's 5. Roll 10d4 damage for me, please.
Damn.
It might be easier to just do it in the bot, or you can just do it that way too.
Copy and paste a bunch of them.
26 points of damage.
Okay.
Just a flesh wound.
For this guy, it is just a flesh wound.
Just
The last Juggernaut that you guys saw was fully decked out in plate armor. This guy is completely unarmored. And before I move on to his attacks, we're gonna take a bathroom break.
Okay.
Yeah, yeet.
Oh my god, I still got Blair.
I'm back.
I'm still in the kitchen, but since I'm upstairs, I'm wireless.
Shitter gang. Anyone else back?
Yeah. Sort of. I'm wireless, so I'm here, but not sitting at my computer.
Right.
Was washing a dish.
Tight. Yeah, I don't think we should stay in here. There's all kinds of bad ideas.
Alright,
You
I'm
have an
back.
entire dungeon kicking in the.
What's going on? What's wrong?
We're all stuck in one room with no other way out.
Commander has a plan, obviously.
That plan is probably
Probably what?
Sit and fight till someone's dead.
I mean, is there any other kind of plan?
For the shield? No.
I didn't want them to go off an alert, but they're...
What's wrong?
I wanted to get through this, like, sneak in, sneak out, you know? That didn't work.
Have you met the other senior officers
Yeah.
of the Shield? I don't think they've ever snuck out of anywhere.
No, definitely not.
No.
Sneak in? Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Out? No, not part of our exfiltration strategy.
Yeah.
Kill anything that gets in our way. That's alright. Sure.
Is everybody back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Excellent. So, first things first. Juggernaut. Where'd you go, Juggernaut?
Juggernaut.
Jaeger bomb.
View. No.
Oh boy, Gilbert. I feel like you're too close.
Oh, that makes me somewhat sad. Juggernaut. Where'd you go? There he is. I found the Juggernaut. So,
Yeah, we found him too.
listen. Don't worry about
He
that.
just walks through a plane of spikes. No big deal.
I mean, yeah. He's gonna use his little flail guy
Yeah.
to, well, not little, his massive flail on a chain, and use it to swing down on the commander and try to break through his heavily armored defenses. So,
Did no one close the
Brennan,
door?
that... is
No.
Havel was the last
That
one
was
through.
the last one.
He would have
reached-
closed the door. I
He
thought that
flicked-
was implied.
He flicked him off, so
Excellent.
he's like, "Fuck you!" Slammed the door in his face.
Brennan, Havel just probably saved you because this Juggernaut just critted this door.
Oh fuck!
So you see the door just get smashed to splinters as this Juggernaut comes thundering through the spike growth and just demolishes it with his flail. And then takes a step forward, actually, because I realized that's another square. And moving into the wreckage of the door that he just broke, he's going to swing down again on you, Brennan. And that's only a 15 to hit, unfortunately.
Easily deflected.
Yep. You catch it with your shield, and with his flail now not permanently, with his flail now partially stuck to your shield, and for the moment slightly inoperable, he is going to use his third attack to kick out at you with his big meaty foot.
Ew. Bloody meaty.
Foot
And
meat.
that hits. That's a 24.
Oh, you're getting curb stomped.
Yeah, but it's an unarmed strike, so it doesn't do as much damage.
Yeah.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you catch a large orcish Juggernaut foot to the gut. And then he sets himself again as best as he can while standing on the rubble of this door. And passes the turn to his buddies that you can't see.
Uh-oh. They're gonna run further away to alert everyone else.
So turn goes to Theo.
Wait, what?
Right? Oh no,
Brennan.
Sorry,
Brennan gets
sorry. Yeah.
How dare
Oh, that's
you.
okay.
Well, we were just dealing with you, so I just assumed. But yeah,
Brennan
no.
who?
It goes to Brennan.
Cool.
Let's see what. Oh, yep, saw that coming.
What? Boop. Do you drop a giant boulder up?
Nope.
Close enough. It's a boulder made of fire.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yep, that's a flaming sphere if I've
Flaming
ever
sphere.
seen one.
Flaming beach ball just
Wait, I got it.
Yeah.
So Brandon holds his mace out, and a light on it changes from just a, steady burning flame to a roaring beacon. Leaps from the end of it, appears behind the orc, and then I will signal it to come forward by jerking my shield away from the mace and dragging the ball into his butt.
Okay. And that is a dex save, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not going to be great for the Juggernaut. Believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
Until he rolls a natural 20 minus 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way to rub it in.
19.
Yeah.
Does he
He's
just
half. He still takes
okay.
half damage.
I was about to say,
so-
is that half damage or does it just? But okay.
Yeah.
Sick. If
I'll
only.
tell you how much that is in a second.
Let's see. If only spike growth made like wooden spikes.
No.
That is 9 damage.
Okay. Ouch.
Oh God, wooden spike. Everything's all sharp and on fire.
Yeah, that would really turn this hallway into a hellscape.
That's okay. You'll be alright.
Alright. He takes fire damage. His back is smoking.
That's all for my turn.
You've burnt through about a third of his back hair.
Gross.
It's just
Only a
Noah.
third. God, now I just imagine this guy with no.
Now it's Theo. Yeah, he's he's got the sort of balding on top look.
So it's just Noah and his work.
Yeah,
A blue. Just paint him
he's
blue.
eating a burrito.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grimacing. God damn it. I know exactly what he looks like eating a burrito.
If you've never seen Noah in real life, that is his resting stand.
He's got resting burrito hands.
Oh, man. Anyway. Oh, fuck. I don't like this. This is bad. I don't have any spells that would work.
To be fair, that's also my resting state.
I don't want to get bashed with that shit. I'm gonna-
Well, better move if you don't want.
15.
Hide inside the cauldron.
I'm gonna move over here and I'll take a shot at him, I guess. With my crossbow. Oh my god, Gilbert, get out of the way. Okay. Please do something. Oh my god.
Did you just crit
So
fail?
I rolled a 1.
Shoot Brennan in the back of the head.
Oh my god.
Or I guess it might be Havel. at this point.
Where are you standing?
It would have been so nice to be able to, like, get, actual hits.
Yeah,
So fucking
you
Havel's dead.
you fire a bolt at the Juggernaut. But he's still, like, pulling his flail back from his attack on Brennan. And as you fire, his flail dislodges from the edge of Brennan's shield, and it kind of, like, whips back a little bit from the built-up tension in the chain. And as it does, it perfectly moves in the way of your bolt, and your bolt ricochets off of the flail as he's pulling it back, and comes directly back and slams into the cauldron yet again. This time tipping it over.
Oh!
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Interesting.
You want me to make one too?
Are you standing behind it like she is?
No, I'm like on the side. I don't know.
You should be fine. Everything in these squares, though. would
So
be-
Theo's
18.
whole body just gets ruined by
18.
acid. I guess.
No, I got an 18.
Give me a
You take 5 fire damage as scalding hot potion spills over you and onto the ground.
Ooh.
And these will go gray. These 4 squares back here are difficult terrain now
Cool.
because there's
Gross.
a slippery mess on the floor.
They called me nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. I'm gonna like move out of that. Let's see. What was my Ash is not dead, by the way. I was over here.
Let's see.
I thought he was in his pocket.
Yeah, he's in his pocket dimension actually. So I'll just move him out of the way.
That's unfortunate.
I would like walked right over this guy, so that was 2.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move over here.
Yep.
I'm not happy. I'll definitely tell Gilbert to get the hell away from that thing.
I can't believe you crit failed twice, both times around the cauldron.
Yeah, I want that
Yeah.
stuff. It hurts. I want some of it though. I'm gonna get some.
Just lick it off the floor.
I mean,
It didn't. Did it have any adverse effect on her, the liquid itself, or it just looks like she got burned?
not that you've seen. It just looks like she got scalded by the hot liquid.
Yeah.
Unless,
Okay.
I
Let's
hope it's
see.
benign.
do you have?
He doesn't have
does-
the.
yeah, no, you're good.
Too bad I can't like uncanny dodge that because it's not an attack. It's my own fucking clumsy ass. Okay, Gilbert. All he has is a sword.
Get in there,
Still have-
Gil.
Blur is still in effect, I believe, because it lasts a minute if he doesn't get hit.
Yeah, and he didn't drop concentration,
No,
so.
he did not yet. He didn't get hit yet. He's gonna move the hell out of the way.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
He tries. Yeah, he'll kind of crouch. This thing. Oh, he's not dead.
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
There may be a dead orc in the room next to us, DM.
Why
I can
would you
still
do
see
that?
it right here.
Oh, I moved him.
It's fine.
It's alright.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
there's
think you
a red
can
marble
move.
over here.
I guess.
Wonder how that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn because I don't want Ash out yet. And that's Gilbert's turn. He just moves out of the way.
Hey, Zoe, can you like fucking 3-hit KO this again, please? Thank.
Yeah.
Zozo.
Zozo's like the sleeper glass cannon in the group.
Pretty much.
Never knew that they could be so good. Alright.
Huh.
Fucking
So-
rocky him, I guess.
Oh, first attack.
Boom,
It's another
boom, boom.
natural 20.
Oh my god.
Why are
Okay.
you?
First of all,
Dice.
hold on. Jake,
I want his dice, but I know I'll jinx him if I
Jake.
grab it, so I won't.
do me a favor and fuck yourself. Also, great job.
Yeah, I mean, roll damage, I suppose.
I gotta delete my die.
Max damage, please.
Yeah, 'cause
You
it hurt.
you punch all the potion back into the cauldron.
Yeah. He sweeps it back up.
Yep. Max damage.
Maybe commander.
Oh god.
Are you
Are you real?
are you fucking for real?
Are you fucking real?
Yeah.
All right. So
I'll start.
that's
real.
what?
I'll start rolling over here. Just
That's what?
No,
and
you
I will
missed
slap
out.
plus
my
5?
dice.
Fucking put him right into the void. Right here.
Oh, wait. Can you not see him
Dice.
anymore?
No,
No.
because I accidentally did it.
Who-
Put him right
who
into the
does-
void.
Dude, you just
Christ.
fucking you just cursed your fucking D20.
So
Yeah.
16 for the first hit.
You've got a
16
vanity
damage for
20 now.
the-
It's how much? 16?
Total of 16 damage for the first hit. Gonna roll over here,
Piece of
and I just
God
did
damn
it again.
it, Jake, you just did it again.
30.
He
I
did
don't
it
know
again.
where they went. They're somewhere around here.
Alright, what's going on?
You're,
My dice are.
Fucking Christ. There.
he did it again.
Well, I rolled.
Oh, wait,
Three-
that
three,
fucking.
yeah.
That one's missing too.
God damn it.
I got a D6.
Oh, why are you rolling over here? Just
There.
Because I
roll.
rolled 3.
Look, we
20s
believe
in this
you.
one
Okay.
time.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
You know, believe it or not, that hits.
You're fucking hacking, bro. This guy's got fucking aim. He's got aim on right now.
And he rolled max damage.
God, I fucking wish I had some of
It's a
that.
total of 10 damage.
Yep.
I don't remember I don't remember when key
But
points
what the
apparently
fuck
had
just
aim.
happened?
Luckily, I know what his maximum damage output is, even on a crit now. So,
Yeah, got that noted.
So,
He
I
knows-
don't know what actually happened.
Top of his
He
but
don't-
it just popped up and just kind of switched
what?
numbers. So,
Here, I'll roll it for you. Piece of
Alright.
shit.
non-natural 20 to hit.
Fuck you. Yeah, it hits. Piece of
Almost max damage. 9 damage.
shit. Yep.
Yeah. That's my turn.
You've basically crippled this thing.
Nice.
I hope you enjoy never rolling a d20 again, Jake.
You know
I
what?
just wasted all of them.
This is making up for those shitty stealth rolls last week.
Yeah,
Oh, fair
Right.
enough.
I wish I had some
Oh
of
man,
that.
we all
guys-
rolled like shit last week.
You guys hear 3 solid thuds as
fucking-
Zovith, yeah, just right into the Juggernaut, and
Juggernaut. Like,
he
Oh!
the Juggernaut like doubles over, and anime style just kind of like, and like a spatter of blood goes across Brennan's shield.
I still love how like Zozo just kind of reaches with his ghost arms like
Yeah.
around the commander. That's just his tactic, and
Yeah.
it works.
Hey, there's no
Why
rule
wear
against
armor
it.
if you can have armor standing in front of you?
Yeah.
There's no rule against it, I suppose.
It's good. Brendan's nickname is the Phalanx now.
Thalo.
Where am I?
Where are you?
Oh, sorry. Brendan's hand's on it.
Oh,
Oops.
Yeah, but I'm gonna move. Up
Yep.
to here. I'm gonna try and. Oh, I guess I can. Nah, I'll go.
The Juggernaut looks up into your dragonborn face with a palpable fear in his eyes.
How hurt is he? Like
Very.
fucked up?
oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
let me put it this way: he started with 80 more hit points than he has.
Okay. Time to fucking. Just gonna attack.
I didn't do any
math
wrong on that, did I? No. All right.
Does a 26?
Wow! This guy's got no armor on, right?
Just gonna cross off his hit points. Yeah, it is.
Just delete that fucking thing. Scribble that all out. So it's over. Fuck this guy.
That's gonna be 10 slash. Oh, sorry, no. 11 slash.
Just yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, his bleeding, smoldering corpse falls to the ground as you just kind of nonchalantly walk up and fucking stick your sword in his right in his heart and just kill him.
Fucking stab him with my halberd.
Yeah, you just stick him right in the ribs and he goes down.
Hey, how's it going? Fuck you!
I like how both Havel and Thalo have just turned into like 1930s baseball radio announcers. Like
He picked a couple things up from Havel.
yeah.
Couple bad habits.
They're both just cosplaying Bam Margera, cosplaying Skeletor.
There they go.
Basically.
Yeah, fuck you!
Yeah.
So I stuck him with my halberd, see?
He's fucking dead now.
I suppose I can get rid of the wolves in the initiative order because you guys effectively took care of them.
And I don't hear anything, right? Besides the dead.
You hear a whimpering dire wolf from across the hallway.
Okay.
The one that.
You can't see
yeah, I'm gonna-
shit through that flaming sphere.
Oh, well, I guess I won't try and peek my head out.
Yeah, we can't get
Yeah,
out.
peek your head into the flaming sphere, please.
Damn
I'll
it.
start trying to drag this. Or I'll start trying to drag this fucking juggernaut through the doorway, I guess. With Havel's help.
Yeah, I mean you're pretty strong. You can drag him in there.
Yep, drag him in there, and then fucking.
His feet are on
Is,
fire.
oh, what the fuck? Where did that white tusk gourd come from?
Oh, don't worry
He
about
was
it.
sitting there.
Yeah,
Oh, he
that
wasn't on
was
my
the
screen.
first one that died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
And then is that your turn?
I'll lop his head off and then call it good.
Okay. On the orc's turn. Those guys disappear up that way. And the orcs that were sleeping but took the time to don their armor
That's always good. Excellent.
now march out
The orcs go
of
marching one by one. Hurrah.
the sleeping quarters over here. I suppose I can remove that too, because why not?
Oh, cool.
And this one can go. This one can go. Okay. And then the leader is gonna peek around the corner of the door and see the spike growth.
Yeah. All kinds of shit happening.
And
There's
the,
a lot of shit
and the
going on.
flaming sphere and the
Dead.
bloody caltrops and some
Oh,
Bloody
corpses.
footprints leading off that way.
Yeah. And
I'll go back.
Dead wolf
Then-
just sitting there. And... Yeah, fuck this. I'm out.
we're going to move.
Oh, 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 oh.
And this guy is gonna move to the doorway. And fuck is no doorway's not covered. Okay, we're good. And they are all going to go pull out javelins and hold their actions.
Great. Now they can just.
And then this one is going to come over here and start applying some medical attention to the poor direwolf
fuck.
that has its poor paws torn to shreds. by the
Poor
goddamn-
paws me. That thing's a fucking vicious beast.
Yeah.
It's poor little paws.
It's
I,
poor
Poor
paws.
ginormous fucking paws.
Poor pup.
I have zero remorse.
Yeah. And then
Fuck that dog.
they're all holding their actions. So
Yeah. Okay.
I suppose turn goes to Brennan.
Let's see here.
You hear the whimpering of the other dire wolf start to quiet a little bit, die down. But
Oh, he's not nearly as wounded, huh? Who's the most injured of our merry band here?
26 out of 44.
yeah, actually.
All
I have no
right,
idea.
I'll healing word you, or not healing word. Yeah, healing word. Let's see here for.
I think. Oh no, everybody's taking at least.
Yeah, I'm down.
11.
I'm down 11 points. But
My thanks, Commander.
Well, you're no good to me if you were on the ground bleeding. And can I see any of the orcs?
Is your flaming spear still up?
Yeah, past the flaming sphere, it's hard to see much of anything. It's kind of an intense light source right in your
Man, the
face.
flaming sphere would have been a better name for our group.
Had we known.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can like move it over a little bit and look. So
Yeah, no, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. I'll nudge to the side, and
Yeah.
we will. We'll see what we can see. Hold on, this program is lagging for me a touch.
It'll do that.
there we go.
Our host is. Oh, there you go. There goes.
Yeah.
Doorway. You can from the doorway you can see this orc here. The other two are behind pillars.
Okay. Then we will bowling ball it to here, max range.
Sounds good.
Into the green one.
Sounds good. That is a. What is his dexterity? -1. Sick. That's a 12.
Okay. He only takes 8 fire damage.
8 fire damage. Okay. All right.
And we'll close the door.
The door was destroyed by the juggernaut.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, door is destroyed. Okay, there.
Well, it wrecked a new door and closed
and
it.
is honestly probably on fire. Now that
That's
I
fine,
think about
too.
it. No, the flaming, because the flaming sphere was chilling there for a minute.
Yeah, then we'll pass.
All right.
okay. That's something out there. I currently can't get around the spike growth.
I think Havel can just like drop that. And
Yeah, but I think you'd have to like actually do that though. I think I'm actually gonna take this time to drink a potion.
Okay.
So, I'll roll up that. I'll have to decide which one to take. I don't suppose I can. I think that takes up my whole action. So, did the cauldron completely spill over?
There's a little bit left in the bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna just order Gilbert to grab a vial and
Make the lackey
So-
do it.
grab something out of there. See if we can figure out what it is later.
Okay. You now
Since-
have a potion of gray liquid.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's what he ends up doing. I took a potion and I don't know if I'm gonna chance. Yeah. I think that's also a whole action. So. Yeah, it's an action. Okay. Yeah, I can't get Ash out because I took a potion. So I think I feel pretty safe like behind this pillar, so I'm just gonna stay there and drink the potion and
Sounds good.
yeah. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Zobeth.
Is this where right here to like?
Yeah, you could sidestep it though.
Yeah. Is this one covered with spikes as well?
I would have positioned it so you know.
Yeah, you can get out right there.
Yeah,
Step
that's what I
outside.
wanted.
And try to get an accurate count of all the ones I can see.
Let's see. From there, you can see.
Does that proc the held action they had?
Thank you. Yes, it does.
I figured it would. No, I figured it would.
The seeing you come out of the room, the white tusk orc behind this pillar that you can now see, Zovith, hurls his javelin at you.
Yeah, they got javelins.
That is a 12 to hit.
Misses.
The second white tusk orc is going to start his turn within 5 feet of the flaming sphere, which I believe causes damage. Ends its turn. Okay. So he's not going to end his turn there. He's going to move over to here and also chuck his javelin. That is a 22 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, and that is going to be 6 piercing damage as the javelin grazes past your leg and cuts into your thigh.
I'll use deflect missiles on this.
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess I don't really need to since it's 6 and I got a plus 7 to that. So 5 plus 7 reduces it to
Yeah.
arguably 0.
You catch the javelin out of the air as it's coming for your leg.
I'll use a key point to throw it back at it.
Sounds good.
Don't know what.
Fuck
Says-
you, monk.
Make a ranged attack as with a monk. But
Yep.
it's plus 5. It's 14 to hit.
Let's see. That is its armor class, so that hits. That's going to
And-
deal a d6 plus your dexterity bonus. Oh, fuck
8
you.
damage.
Fuck you. 8.
Yep.
And this is the one that
It would be.
has already been damaged. So that for something. I'm not gonna finish that word. You turkey fucker. Alright, he's gonna continue moving behind this pillar. And then this guy takes damage as he steps out, so that's 2d4 that I need you to roll for me, Jeremy.
Seven.
Okay. It's down to there. And he is going to hurl his javelin at Zobeth as well. And Zobeth, with your passive perception, and as it's sort of flying past the flaming sphere, you can see this javelin. The tip of it appears to be some sort of amber color. But that's only an 11 to hit.
Misses.
So unfortunately, my amber-tipped javelin goes soaring past you and skids to a stop in the ball bearings. And then he's gonna move. Let's see, so 5, 10, 15, 20. 30. Yeah, he's gonna move to here. Let's see. Oh no, he's not a war speaker. He's a blood rager. Yeah. All right. Oh, he's a blood rager, so he has multi-attack. Cool. He is going to reach forward and grab a dagger off of the belt of the orc in front of him and hurl that at you, Zobeth. And that's a natural 19 to hit, so 25. To hit as he throws his friend's dagger. I need to find a d4. And deals 5 piercing damage as the dagger bites into you. And fuck it, right into one of your arms. Goes right through the ghost bit.
Alright.
Hits your real arm, and you got cut with a dagger because he threw it.
Yeah.
I just realized that it wasn't their turn. It was their reaction. Why didn't you say something, Jake?
Oh,
No.
sorry.
This one is.
That's alright. Well,
This one's right here.
Yeah. That's fine. He still throws his javelin at you, and you still hurl
Yeah.
it back and whatnot. It's just that they can't move because it's not their turn.
Yeah.
And he can't see you, so disregard what the Blood Rager did.
Alright.
So yeah, these two throw their spears at you, or their javelins rather. One of them you catch and toss back.
So I can see all 3 of these work, right?
You can see the 2 green ones. You can't see the one in the doorway.
No. Oh. And I'll step back inside. Or out Brennan and say, there's at least 2 more out there. Possibly more inside the room. And
It's good.
that's my-
Our legacy cannot be cemented with this paltry few.
And I'll pass my
Okay.
turn.
Yep. It goes to Thalo.
Cool. Excuse me, Commander. Peek around the corner. What do I see? I see this one.
Let's see, from your position, yeah, you can see the 2 that aren't in the doorway, the 2 green ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll see that. I'm just gonna put a moonbeam right there.
Ooh, he's moonbeaming it.
Okie silly dilly dokio. Give me. Sure. What exactly does that do again?
So 40-foot high cylinder, 5-foot radius. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flame. It takes 2d8 radiant. Make a con save. Yeah, so it takes half on a.
Natural 2.
Okay, so 2d10.
And then. Is it a 5-foot square or a 5-foot radius sphere?
Cylinder.
Okay, if it's a 5-foot radius, then it's like it fills a 10-foot square. Because the diameter is a total of 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's there.
Yep. So it's actually that big.
Oh, perfect. Well, then I'll actually want to position it so it's within the, like that, these two.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Basically, how that works in any spell where you choose a point within range is you don't choose a square, you choose a vertex. And then from that vertex, you go out the distance.
Okay. Alright.
And then, yeah, there we go. You guys really just want to trap these blood ragers in.
Pretty much.
Makes sense.
I feel trapped too, though.
I'm just gonna
Okay. So
Delos there. Yeah.
Is Moonbeam at the start of their turn or when they end their turn in there?
It is starts.
Okay, so the start of it's Havel's turn. Might be.
He's just gonna hold. He doesn't have anything he can do really.
Okay. Start of the turn. This guy's gonna make a con save, and that's a critical failure, if such a thing existed. But it is a natural one, so he takes however much damage that is.
14 radiant.
So this guy dies.
Oh man.
And then he's gonna back away from the door. Because that seems to make
sense. Slowly close the door.
And then fuck.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
He can't even get back in there now. Yeah, he's gonna fucking cheese it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, he's cheesing.
And then... Fucking hell. These guys move one round closer. Alright. You aren't out of initiative order, but you guys have, I'll say 2 rounds of actions to do stuff before I have something that I need to do.
Okay.
So it's Brennan.
Is this door down here open or no?
Yeah, I'd say that he closed it behind him, but it's starting to smoke and smolder from being that close to the flaming sphere.
There's a burning moonbeam and a
Yeah.
flame sphere.
There's so much shit going on. Like, there's the spike growth thing still, the moonbeam, the flaming sphere.
Like, this is fucking naval combat shit, right?
It's been effective.
I will use, because I can't walk across this fucking spike growth.
If say the word, Commander, and it's gone.
Well, I would say we need to press the advantage, and I'll just slam the flaming sphere into the door, and ready to move when the spike growth is gone.
Roll damage.
Sure. 7 damages.
Okay. The flaming sphere slams into the door, and you hear a creaking sound as it sort of bows a bit under the weight of just the force of this magic hitting it. And you can now see licks of flame starting to take hold, but the door isn't quite broken yet.
For sure. Yeah, it's all just readying to move up when.
When can is that on his turn? Is when he?
Yeah, he can do that on his turn as a free action.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So Theo, Zovith, and Thalo, you can all hold your actions until after he does that. Basically.
Can I inspect that gray potion while I'm...
Oh, I can just wait. I could just make myself go now. Yeah, I could just because I could change the.
If you want to
I have that
swap your
ability.
initiative order with one of your lessers, sure.
That way we could just get this out of the way.
Who do you want to kick down to a lower initiative order?
Who's going now?
Top of the round is Theo, followed by Zovith.
Theo.
Okay, so Theo, you're now third in line. And Thalo, you now share an initiative order with Zovith. And I'm assuming top of the round, Hovel is going to get rid of this.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. It's kind of a pain because it's a small little like hit box.
Yeah, you gotta hit like right in the middle.
Yeah.
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 Then I guess we'll all move.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Just take this time to position yourselves how you'd want to.
Okay. I'm gonna...
And if you have like a couple of short, small things you want to do in the room, you have time to do that.
So that's a couple turns?
I'll do the
Yeah.
move. I'll
Rounds?
do the move, and then I will move my moonbeam because I can do that.
Okay. I guess I'll do the potion later. I'm gonna summon Ash from his little pocket dimension and tell him to scout around this corner. So after I will do my movement. So you said it's like 2 turns or 1?
2 rounds. So 2 turns. Yeah.
How long has it been since the fighting started?
That's a good question. I'd guesstimate probably somewhere around half a minute to 45 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it hasn't even been 10 rounds yet.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because my ghost arms only last for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you have
yeah,
plenty
you're
of
fine.
time. Like fights happen like blindingly
I know
fast.
it's like 6 seconds a round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit that
just wanted
happens
to make sure.
Because
simultaneously.
it all
Yes, right,
happens,
combat.
and in a weird way, it all happens at the same time, even though there's turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I had it all correct.
Yeah, you good, bro?
He flies ahead.
Yeah, you guys see an
Don't
orc
fly in the beam.
fucking sprinting
Not,
for
yeah,
the
he's not gonna
stairs.
fly in the beam. Oh,
There's an orc just sprinting for the stairs.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, perfect! A choke point. We love those.
I'll have him hide by this pillar.
Okay.
I would move and then I'm see through Ash's eyes
Yep.
forward.
Like I said, you see an orc fucking sprinting for that back door back there.
Okay, so he's back door.
And
Is
now
there a
that
blood
you're over
trail
here,
from the one that had the cow
now
chop?
that you can see, yes, there is, leading back to this doorway here. And now that you're looking around this corner, you can see there is a doorway here and a doorway here.
Okay. I'm extremely curious about the secret thing, but yeah.
You guys only have about another round of actions to do anything, so.
Okay. I know there was something there. The flaming sphere is still there, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Brennan's currently trying to bust down the door with it.
Okay. Alright. In that case. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable right here, I think. I don't want to go off on my own.
Brennan, are you going to try slamming the door again?
Absolutely.
Alright, roll me damage.
Six more damage.
The door, with a nice splintering crack, explodes open with the force of the flaming sphere smacking into it, and both of the orcs behind the door get a nice face full of burning shrapnel and need to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm a fan of burning shrapnel.
Yeah.
You
You
have
like
the metal band name.
First one fails, second one does not.
What about the wolf?
The wolf succeeds on its saving throw. So, the ones that succeed take 5 points of fire damage, and the one that failed takes 11. As they get blasted with hot shrapnel.
Hot shrapnel.
Hot shrapnel.
And then this guy goes down to this amount. He
Hot
goes
shrapnel's
to
Brennan's alias at
this
the
amount.
leather.
And he's still there because he's running down the hallway. Yeah, and there is no longer a door. There's now a big flaming sphere and an empty doorway, and two cursing orcs and a whimpering direwolf. Everybody else, you have one turn to do something before we kick it back into gear.
Cool. I'll move my moonbeam back.
Okay. They both make con saves. Both of them succeed.
Let me roll some damage for you, sorry.
Okay. And then...
They take 3. I didn't roll well.
Okay. Let's see. Don't worry. Matt, we'll be done pretty soon.
Oh, we're all right. My wife already went to bed, so.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm not worried about it. I'm not like Noah. I'm not afraid of your wife because I don't live in the same state as her.
If you think that'll stop her.
I'm afraid of your wife. I know nothing about her.
Let's see. I'm also gonna need a couple of. Let's see. Well, not a couple. I'm gonna need one of these because at the top of the round, after you guys are done setting yourself, if you guys are done setting yourself, you hear shouting coming from, or Orcus shouting coming from the direction of the staircase. And this guy kind of freezes up and says something back, and then gets shouted at even louder, and you see him kind of square his shoulders and turn back around. And then from behind him, you see the rest of his companions emerge as he gets a little bit of backup. Let's get that guy out of the way.
Shit.
Let's move these guys over in here.
Is it too late to say Ash goes back to
Is
my
it too
shoulder?
late now to say sorry?
Yeah.
Is it too late to have an apple
Please
for
God.
the-
Too late to order
Back
fries.
again.
Still on the stairs.
too
Two
late.
war speakers spill out, headed by a shaman,
Fucking shamans.
and then you still hear some talking from behind them at the end of the hallway, but you can't see who it's coming from. And as these guys all emerge from the tower at the end of the hallway here, or the base of the tower at the end of the hallway here, and begin marching forward, we will actually do something like this, because that's more symmetrical and nice, and it looks kind of like a penis.
Perfect.
That's where we're gonna end
All
this
5
session.
food groups.
You guys did a lot better than I thought you would, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we had some big brain plays going on.
Master Tactician.
Yeah, I remembered that I gave you Flaming Sphere, and I remembered that he had Moonbeam, so I'm like, yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of crowd control. Completely fucking forgot about Spike Growth.
No, we got his Havel's thing is just called the Warden, so he's
Yeah.
all about CC.
So, that made me a little bit less worried for you guys.
Yeah.
I got Spike Growth and Wind Wall on this guy.
But the dungeon is far from over. So
Yeah.
we will
Yeah.
reconvene next week to continue the fight with the White Tusk Orcs, and hopefully get to do a little bit of exploration on Castle Rend.
Awesome.
Yeah,
No ghosts yet.
So-
Sad about that, but
yeah.
maybe we'll get there.
In a very literal sense this week, thanks for rolling dice with me,
Yeah.
because that's all we fucking did.
Yeah, Jake.
There will be more role-playing opportunities in the future, I promise.
Oh, that is just fine.
No, it's fine. We got to do damage like a.
Well,
Yeah.
some of you did. I didn't do shit.
Yeah, you rolled 2 natural ones and dumped a vat of potion on yourself,
Yeah, I didn't do it.
which is very much in the Jen style.
I don't.
You really should play classes that get like as many attacks as possible.
Or play classes that don't have to roll dice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Play a divination wizard.
Yeah, casters, man.
I can't play
casters when-
wizards. If
play
I play
casters,
wizard,
make
the
your
game
opponents
gets
make-
canceled or
Yeah,
just never gets played.
you curse games with
I
your
can't
wizards.
play wizards every time
Play
I
a
try.
sorcerer then.
Yeah,
That game
That
also
also
is on
happens.
hiatus.
Where it's on hiatus.
listen,
Both
I've
I'm ready,
tried-
look, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I've tried
I'm
to
fucking ready.
reschedule. This is 100% on Jake.
Yeah.
We've been over this. As soon as Jake can get his shit together, and fucking tell us when we can play, then we can finish that goddamn campaign.
What was your
We at least
character's name?
finish the adventure.
What was your character's name, Jake?
Y'all have a good
Anyways,
one. I'm gonna
yeah,
finish
good-
doing stuff around the house. I will
Yeah.
catch y'all online accordingly.
Later,
Oh,
Dad.
good night,
Here's
Matt.
Good night.
Here's a gift. Here's a gift, by the way. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Ooh,
please
okay.
tell me it's your cat.
No, it's
Kitties?
I'm
better than
gonna
that.
I'm gonna end the recording
Oh.
here, so it's a mystery.
Thanks.